Hello, we're not hiking today. We're at home in my garage, and this thing, okay, the sun visor has been doing this problem. Namely, it's been falling out. So, you know what, let's zoom back. And you do this. Oh, the sun's too bad. Oh my goodness. And look at that. I didn't even have to touch it. You know, this thing falls out. And the reason is, there's a plastic piece of crap on the other side, and if it breaks, and screw you. Okay? Now, let me see here. So, to explain the mechanism of the light here, this will be very important. There will be a quiz at the end of this. So, this light only comes on if the sun visor is all the way down and the mirror is in the open position. So right now, because it's not all the way down, it's not, but, right? And even if the mirror stays open, right? Right, you see that? Now, who cares? There's lights here, but the replacement that I got does not have, okay? This is actually a nice cloth thing here. Well, nice, okay, it's falling out again. Nice, okay, it's cloth. This is actually some weird rubbery thing you can see on it. It actually smells kind of nice, and you see it has some Korean, I think it's, linguistically, it's ching-chong writing. I think that's what they're calling it. I think it's a recipe for kimchi, which we're going to have to try. Probably going to have to make that soon. I like kimchi a lot, by the way. Sauerkraut's good, too. Here's some more kimchi recipes on the back over here, as opposed to the English warning about, well, we'll just read this one. This is not... So even with airbags, you know, you're going to die, don't sue us, that kind of thing. Again, this is a kimchi recipe here, so it's all good. So the point is that when this is piece of fucking shit. Let me put this tripod on here. Maybe we can. Well, I can't even. It's hard to flip it back now that it's in the on position. And imagine you're going on the highway and you're like, oh, the lights, and then you're having to fiddle with this piece of crap here. Anyways, here we go. So it's back in the position here. What was I doing here? Oh, right. So when you take it out, there's also this is the mechanism that controls the light, right? Now, you notice here, there's nothing here. And in fact, this seems like nothing could go through it, even if you wanted to. And that's the whole point, is these cheaper aftermarket replacements. By the way, okay, look at this. I am bleeding. I'm bleeding because when I opened this box, there was some very rock hard glue on the packaging that Amazon put together, and I'm bleeding because of glue. Okay. Anyways, the point is, the light is not going to work here because there's no way to it, and I don't care. There's light here, but that's the one thing, is they don't actually sell, or I've seen it. I've seen like the OEM stuff. It's like $120, but then you have to guide the electric stuff. I don't care. It's not, that's not worth an extra. This is $40 anyways. This piece of crap. It smells like that factory rubbery smell, so that's good. But it's come on, it's a rubber piece of crap. Okay, you know. This is probably like $5 to make at most, and they're charging me $40. But I'd like to be able to not be blinded by the light, so that's probably very worth it. I've actually taken this apart just to see if I could maybe stick it. No, I can't do that. But all you need is probably some screwdriver here. Okay, I brought all three I have, so we'll see which one sticks in here. This is good. A flathead is good. Maybe a Phillips will be. Let's see. This is a Phillips. Does that work on there? Is it too? Yeah, that works too. It doesn't matter. You can use whatever you want. I have a long, flat one that's not as wide. I think everything works here, right? So you do this, right? Now, that's very easy. You know, you want to keep hold of these screws here because they don't come. No, for $40, they can't send you new screws. It's the most ridiculous thing. And I'm bleeding. It practically murdered me, the packaging, you know. So you take this out, okay, you hold the thing here, and it's hard to be the cinematographer and the repair technician and director. I'm doing everything in this, so anyways, so that's it. You just take the screw out. There's the other one here. You know what, let me put it like over here. There we go. So now that we can disconnect the whole thing, see, okay, we'll actually diagnose the problem. You see, this is the problem right here. This plastic thing, there's not enough light. You know what? I have a flashlight. Good Lord. I could have brought the one. So we need to diagnose the problem. Okay. So, it's already been 6 minutes. Wow. I'm not editing any of this, good Lord. No. So, the problem is this small thing here. Let's zoom in, actually. So, the gray little cap here, the little mushroom head thing, as you can see, that's broken. On the new one, you can see it's not broken right now, at least, but that's the crappy plastic mechanism you have there. You know, and there's, oh, glue it. Well, the problem is when you're moving this from side to side, like, hold on. The problem is gluing it doesn't provide the flexibility when you take this off and you have it here in case the sun is coming from that part of the garage, you know? So you can't really glue it. It's just a piece of crap. Now, the complication is because of the light that will no longer work. You still need to disconnect it. And from on another video, I heard that there are some very hard ways of... They said that in the gray foam, that there's a release button because we need to release this. Now, we're going to hide this back here. See this thing? We're going to have to hide this back there because, again, the lights are not going to work. But is there a way to easily disconnect this? They said that there's the release mechanism is hiding in the foam somewhere. I don't want to rip the whole thing out, right? I might have to use both hands just to feel there's a release button. Somebody said, oh, I spent an hour on this. I'm like, I don't know. I'm doing this one-handed, but it's not. All right. See, I'm still bleeding. This is insane. No. I'm a victim. Ah, no. The release oh, I feel it. Is there a button here? I might have to use both hands. Let's see if we can continue with the show here. Hold on, let's do a selfie. That might still include most of this in here. This is on a tripod. Are we still including this in here? Hold on. Well, I don't know. We're getting a lot of the light here. If only a sun visor, we could block out the light over here. And you see, like, oh, where's that coming from? Like, I don't know. Who cares? But the point is, let's see here. Oh, hold on. Is this a release mechanism right there? That thing, you see, like, that looks like a release mechanism. That's not hiding behind the foam. Hold on. That's above the foam. You know what? See, let's improvise here. We have some screwdrivers. We can maybe press against that. Hopefully I can stab myself one more time here. Is that a release mechanism? Uh-huh. Yeah. What about the keys? Is that a way to... Is that a release mechanism, or what the hell is this? Does it still work? Oh, it still works, by the way. We haven't ruined it too much. You know what? Since we're probably not going to need the gray area here, why don't we just rip that out? Or, yeah, this foamy protector thing. Is there a way to just strip that? Oh, there's a lot of glue in there or something. We've had problems with that today, huh? All right, let's see here. I'll grab my flashlight here. God, it looks like it's just a bunch of glue and you can't even take this off. That's obnoxious. So I cannot tell what the... we have some light for now. See, that makes it easier for me to see. Look at that. God, that is like awful. You cannot strip that. It's just glue on all around it. You cannot do that. Anyways, I'm tempted to just cut it off with some snippy wires, or scissors, but there's got to be a more elegant solution here. Let's feel this button out here. Is there a button here? Mm-hmm. Yes, well, that is a release button that we don't have. Well, I also don't want to cut it because I don't know how much power. I'm not an electrician, it's like, oof. You're not supposed to do that, right? Just cut random wires, Maybe it causes a fire or electrocutes me. Although I don't imagine there's much power going to this, but I still don't want to do that. Okay. Oh. I'm able to take these fuzzy little things off of it, but not really. See, this feels pretty flat. And now they said gray foam because this is just the wire, right? The black stuff here is just the wire. Again, I'm still thinking this release mechanism that I'm in, or the release mechanism is just that thing at the very top of it, right? Because that's the only thing that looks like kind of a button. Maybe go under or something. I don't know. Jesus. Oh boy. And that's not good. Where's my keys? Okay, well that's right. Maybe twist it, or... Well, this is highly inconvenient. All right. Yeah, the problem is it's just impossible to get to. Oh. Wow, this is obnoxious. This is extremely obnoxious that there's no way to undo this piece of crap, but right. A button. This is a mystery. Where's a button? There is no button here. That it looks like a button. I just don't know what to do with it. Wow, this is highly obnoxious. Where's the magic button? Well, I'm going to be cleaning the car anyways soon enough, so let me just scrape this and see what we find under there. Oh my goodness, I think we found the button. Okay, so the button. Okay, right. There was one side that felt a little more indented. So what you want to look for if you're solving this issue for the ever relevant 2009 Elantra is you can scrape some of the sides off, and one side will feel a little less flat than the others, and that's because, hopefully, there is a button here. Okay, there is a button. Yeah, you can. That's even better. I'm saying, yeah, that sticks out, and it fits into this thing. And you see that on one side there's kind of a hole in there. Let's see here. Yeah. There's a side with a, you basically just have to push that in. You know, well, let's see here. Let me just flip, yeah, easier now. Just to flip it around. There is one side that's going to have like a little hole in it, a slit where that thing goes in. Hold on. That button thing here. This little, yeah, there's a little button in there, that thing. Right? So one side will feel a little more and press against that, scrape it. It's not like you're replacing it or anything. So that's basically, I think that was the hard part. It took 18 minutes, 10, how many minutes to find that, but we did, so that's wonderful. So we can put this old piece of crap somewhere else, because again, this is the part that's broken. I don't care about the light, it's just that plastic thing that's broken. Okie doke. So let's put this in. It does have this weird indentation here that I don't want to break that, because that looks like, let's shove this in. Okay. So you can put your finger in there. And like this. Okay. Okay. Well, this is easy. Well, oh boy. Okay, that seems pretty working. Now we need to put the screw in there. That actually looks like it fits in there, like it's not falling out even right now. So that's good. It seems like it has pretty decent tension. So this part's pretty easy. Just, you know, put the screw in that you took out. Hum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. So that's great. There we go. Yes, right. And, all right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You know, let's have it, let's have it a kind of bigger crank here. And, right. Okay. So, this is pretty decent, right? Hopefully, like, that thing doesn't break, because, I don't know, I mean, it seems like it's the same piece of crap plastic. All right. So it looks a little different. You know, it's a plasticky thing. And, you can see behind you. Ooh, what I don't like... Okay, so what I definitely don't like is the mirror is a little closer. You know? Like, sometimes I kind of drive like this, seeing what's behind me. I don't like this mirror at all. Oh, never mind. I don't do that. I'm retarded. I stare out of that one. Jesus. Okay. Like, this is the vanity mirror. Okay. I have a different... Well, hold on. Let's see here. The light still works here, and the other one right over here. Okay, never mind. I'm like, the mirror's different. It is a different mirror. No, this is a vanity mirror. No, this is supposed to be. Okay. No, the vanity mirror is kind of close here to... Okay, all right. I'm confusing. Like, I use the vanity mirror to stare at people. Oh, good Lord. You know, no, there's a special mirror for that, the rear view mirror. So the lights don't work, but again, that is to be expected. Because, right, we knew that going in. They're not very clear that the light doesn't come with it. They're not the clearest about it. But here we are. You know, it's not as smooth. No, the mirror sliding thing in front of it, it's not as smooth. No, it's not as smooth. But we're not going to use that much anyways. Although with this light, we can still get... We also have a flashlight we can use for the mirror here. You know, we can just do that. We can do a lot of things. We can do a lot of things here. But I'm pretty happy with this. We found the hole. It snaps a little more. Now, it could be it's also kind of... slaps. It does slap. As opposed to this. Well, no, it does have a little bit of tension. Okay. You know, it could be that I use this a lot more, and okay, this is still relatively, I wouldn't say new, but a lot more unused. Okay, so it's supposed to slap. I think it's that might be the reason that it stopped working, is the tension just went away. But okay, this is good, you know, and then you can use it. No, it's good. You can right. The range of motion is as expected. It does slap up here a little more. Like when you go here, there's a point at which it just kind of folds back up a little faster than I like. What about here? Does it do that? No, this one is a smooth range of motion here, including it doesn't slap right here. Right? This one does slap right there. It just, you can't quite, yeah, it just does that. But that's, well, is that fine? I don't know. Oh, my God. Because it's kind of like, yeah, that range right, this angle right here is where you want the most. Yeah, that's right there. Well, okay. It's better than it falling in my face. So that's it. Is the entire, you know, thing that we're doing here. And happy kimchi recipes to everybody who buys this, and we'll decipher that one day. So anyways, that's it for now, and yeah, that's fun.